Good morning, traders. What an amazing day to be alive and to be a participant in the stock market. To be here now, available, this opportunity we have in front of us over the next 4 years. And it's amazing. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy with the results of the election. We're not here to talk about the election, but I am just so excited for the future and what it has to come. Oh man, what can I say? The markets are doing amazing today. The markets are freaking amazing, guys. Wow. Our trade plans worked on most of these. So this was going to go up 10%, and it did over the course of a couple days from $69 to $77 or $7 per share, 11% profit in 6 days, guys. Even if you didn't invest in this until Monday, man, 10% profit on the Qs. Give me just a second to spread my link around, guys, as that is important. We're going to give you an update on all these. I'm super excited to be here with you guys today. Key moments, and I also want to talk to you guys a little bit about what is to come. What can we expect? We can expect probably some pullback. Okay, I can tell you that right now. There is going to be some pullbacks. The market's going to get very volatile, but hopefully it's going to be more of a bullish volatility, not necessarily a downtrend. There we go. Let me just share this with the Discord members. Guys, we have close to 200 members in our Discord that are serious about trading in the stock market and that show up every single day. So it's important that if you are serious about day trading, swing trading, or just overall learning how to invest in the stock market, that you definitely consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that first link in the pinned comment, or the second link in the description, and the first comment that is pinned in the comment section. That'll give you access to our free Discord. That's right, I did say it. It is free. There is no paywalls. 100% free. And you guys can participate every morning and watch these live streams. You know, if you're watching this at some point later in the day, and you want to catch these live next time, I go live every single day at market open. We are live. It is 9:22. Market opens in about 8 minutes. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Major. How are you guys doing today? I know we're going to have some more people coming in. What do you guys think about the elections? Oh my God, I'm so excited. I know I said we weren't going to talk about it, but I am super excited, guys, to be a part. Why isn't my freaking thing? There we go. Okay, links are spread around. We also have a community of over 70,000 members on Facebook. So definitely check that out, the Investing for Beginners community with yours truly here. Today is November 6th, 2024. And we are making history, guys. Donald Trump has been announced as the 47th president of the United States. So that can be very positive news, not only for the markets, but also for DJT. That is correct. DJT went up, 27% this morning? Holy camole, that is insane. It's going with the trend line that we called out here. And guess what, guys? I sold it. I sold way too early to put money in on Mara. That is my only thing, is that I sold it. So, crazy how that all plays out. But $27 lows to $55 highs. And guys, this is, has a lot to do with the last day overnight. 76%, guys, from lows of $32 to highs of $55. I know there was a few members on the Discord who actually made profits on this. I know one of our members, Tina, I hope that's okay if I say your name, reached out to me last night and was like, hey, I locked in profits on DJT, and she was super happy and pumped, and that's been one of our LTE members, or Learn to Earn team, that shows up every morning at Market Open and trades with us. So congratulations to Tina and to many others out there that have been profiting off of some of these moves. These are some incredible moves. Major, I'm working these days, so catch you later. Later, man. Fire. Did you see Tesla also? Tesla is insane right now. TSLA. So Donald Trump, Elon Musk, they're going to take over the world, man, in a good way. They're going to take over the country in a freaking good way, guys. They're going to make America great again. They're going to bring in, resources and all this stuff that we need. They're going to give permission to Elon Musk, because there were so many people in office and so many people in the House and even higher up that were against Elon Musk for so long and wanted him nothing to do with him and any of his crazy outlandish ideas that actually help the community, actually help the world. And so Donald Trump's all about helping, and Elon Musk is all about helping. And I can guarantee you we're going to see some flying cars, some solar housing, some tax breaks, some amazing incentives, and some great opportunities for America. So, and hopefully the world in general with Elon Musk's technologies. Bala, good morning. Good morning, Bala. Hi, Johnny. How you doing? How you doing? You making money, Bala? You continuing on your journey? Another LTE member. Good morning. So we're up 12%. Tesla's up 12%. Not too bad. Now, guys, Mara pushing up as well, locking in over $200 in a single night. You remember yesterday when we were talking about this? I was averaging in at $16. $16 was a good average. Yesterday I miscommunicated. It wasn't 100 shares. It was actually 80 shares. But with 80 shares pushing up over $2.50, made over $200 in profit. Very amazing. Had a pullback here, and we can continue to see this go up more, but there may be a slight pullback. But guys, it is above that SMA line, and when it's above that SMA line, we can see some really bullish stuff happen. So very nice, and that is due to Bitcoin BTC up, hitting over $75,000 last night, bringing in a new all-time high. A new all-time high like ever, 75,415 for Bitcoin, guys. I remember trading Bitcoin when it was at like $10,000, $15,000. It was incredible when it hit $20,000, and my only regret is not buying more and holding longer. Now, in my opinion, I didn't really lose out on a lot, right? Because I'm trading these lows, I'm trading these dips, I'm buying low, I'm selling high, buying low, I'm selling high. So in a way, I've been trading, but just holding it in general, just holding this company from those lows of 50,000 or even 20,000 is just incredible, guys. Even what was it, 2021, when it started spiking up from right around here, 4,000, 10,000, holding it from 10 to that initial 65,000 was incredible, right? 6 timesing your money. And now at that $10,000 level to now where it is at 75,000, that's 7.5 times your money. So it's just incredible to see. I'm so excited to see what happens with Bitcoin. I do believe in Bitcoin as an investment vehicle that you can use to make money. It doesn't mean I have to believe in the system. It doesn't mean I have to go put all my money in Bitcoin and never use cash again. All that it means is it's another opportunity, another vehicle that we can use as traders to make some serious cash, right? So a way to take advantage of the market and allow us to be able to take advantage of it, like a free way to take advantage of the market, right? Now, this is going to mess some stuff up with next week's. Good morning, causing a ruckus. Stock market is insane right now. It is. Another LTE member showing up here today. So Guys, it is crazy. A lot of volatility in the market today. It's going to make new patterns, okay? A lot of these patterns are going to be broken. Some of these new highs are going to start forming, and it's going to take probably a day or two to start figuring out what these patterns are going to do. It might even take a couple of weeks or even a month or so to kind of figure out what some of these new patterns in this new market is going to do. I believe this new market is going to be extremely bullish. We may have some sell-off and some kind of choppiness up until January, which is the inauguration, and leading up until maybe even, maybe a year. It's going to give, we're going to have to give to Trump. I'm excited, guys. I'm pumped, okay? We're going to have to give a little bit of time for them to make some stuff happen, to fix a few things. So over the next course of 6 months to, I say, even a year, we're not really even going to see too much change right off. I'm hoping sooner, but the full effects of this change, come into a year, 2 years, we'll start seeing more of that happen, a lot more progression in the market. And then, toward the end of his term at that 4-year mark, that's when we're really going to see the major benefits, which will be leading into a new presidency. So it's like, hopefully the next president will be just as good as Trump, and he doesn't go around and mess it up, right? You know what I mean? Sorry, guys. Let me get out of this here. Sorry. My alerts are going off. It is insane, the alerts that are going off. Hope that's not too loud. Okay. BMEA is even pushing up. This was on our watch list. Jnug is selling off, which means gold is doing very bad right now. For some reason, gold is selling off, and that's okay. We're going to see all that happen. But JDST would be the play if gold is selling off. Oh my goodness, look at that. Beautiful. $23.60 to $27. This can continue to push up, or we can see a nice pullback with JDST, which means we can get in on Jnug at a very nice low price. Now, we are going to wait a little while for some confirmation, but it looks like Jnug has pushed down to that $43 mark almost. And at $43, that's when we can start getting in to some interesting plays if it does bounce back from 43 to even 47. That's a 10% profit. Back to where it was trading, that's a 17% profit. And back up to those previous highs of 60. Earlier this month, well, in October actually, of a 40% profit. So I'm excited to see what happens with gold. Now, I do know that gold is a little bit overbought. It has been for a little while. I've been actually waiting for gold to come down, and we've been watching it. Gold has been selling off. It's below that SMA line, and now we are going to see the full effects of the market. Gold should come back strong, and we could see these nice rallies. LUCY is pushing up. It's not as aggressive as I want it to be, but it is following along somewhat with our trade plan. DJT just killed it with our trade plan. Our trade plan was beautiful. And guys, if I can showcase this to you real quick, I did want you to see that there was choppiness, and we actually called this choppiness out very well here. Right around here, I showcased to you guys that it would go up, it would come back down and touch, it would probably go up, come back down and touch, and actually, for some reason, it's not showcasing it perfectly. Was it the 30-minute? Maybe it was a 30-minute. Maybe it was the hour. I had this perfect where it was showcasing it, move that choppiness up and down. Yeah, I'm just kind of messing up my stuff now. Anyways, we figured that this would happen, and that it would go up, come down, go up, come down. It would retest this previous resistance, right, at 35. It would test it, and it did. It went all the way up, retested, came a little lower than we would have wanted on that retest after hours, and then pushed all the way up to 55. It's now suspended. And I do apologize for all the alerts. There's a lot of companies making 52-week lows and 52-week highs right now. Causing a Ruckus is also pumped. I really hope that's not too loud. It sounds extremely loud on my end. I really hope that's not too loud. Holy crap. No, compared to my voice, it's not loud. I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm yelling, so I do apologize for that, guys. Just excited. Let me turn my mic down a little. I'm not sure what happened or why it's so loud. go. There we go. Is that better? Holy moly. I was like gonna blow your guys' eardrums out or something. Or is that too low now? Can't hear the alerts? Cool. Cool, perfect. All right, DJT Tqqq pushing up, making new highs, up to $77. Now, this is great because 77.70 is going to be the next resistance level. So it's going to have to break through that level to see some new highs, but it's very possible. And man, look at this reversal. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is a textbook reversal pattern play, guys. This is what we talk about with our LTE team every single morning. The 3 stages of reversal, guys. Look at this. Beautiful. Man, there's like every single alert is going off right now. Even Mara. Up, 10%, 10%. It's crazy. I hope you guys can see this. Dang. Oh my God, I'm going to turn the alerts off, I swear. They're bugging me. 3 stages of reversal, and we got to see that very clearly, very nicely in this chart setup. Look at that. That's the exact same. Whew. Nice little dip. Now, obviously, I want to say that the election helped, right? But at the same time, this was already playing out before the election even happened. And maybe it has somewhat of a correlation, I'm sure, to where it played out knowing this would happen before. Like, if that makes sense. Anyways, perfect reversal pattern, rejection, consolidation, and confirmation. We talk about that consistently. We're going to turn off all notifications. Oh my goodness, that is bugging me. And I just did it. Okay, good. All right, so now we can see a slight pullback. I mean, we got what we wanted. We talked about it on the Sunday night stock talk. We talked about it yesterday on the top 10 stocks that were swing trading this week. I mean, this is up 11% or $8 per share. There's your money right there. If you got in even 100 shares, you'd be up $800 today. Okay, DJT, same thing. 100 shares, up 80%. Even if you took a nice 50% on 100 shares, that's 500 bucks. Coca-Cola selling off. Coca-Cola, on the other hand, did not do so good, which means they must have been for the other person, right? No, I'm just kidding. Tina, a little too low. Never mind, I turned mine up. Yeah, sorry, I had to adjust it. I was like, it sounded like I was yelling. And then I was like in the red. I wasn't even the yellow anymore. So I do hope that sounds much better. And yeah, there we go. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Let me know if it still sounds a bit low, and I could turn it up. But yeah, Coca-Cola's selling off. So this is probably the only one that didn't go with our trade plan. Lunr still having that, that period of rejection where it just can't get above the SMA line. It got rejected right here, got rejected right here. It's staying along with our trend line, but that doesn't really mean anything. I mean, I just drew this line, so and maybe it'll follow it, right? We're gonna wait and see. That's the whole point of having a watch list. This is my oversold watch list, and I think it's very important to have if you want to find these oversold reversal pattern setups that we try to swing trade sometimes or day trade. Have a watch list, and when it's like this, selling off, getting to a new support, right? This is a support level, and the 200-day moving average right here on XPEV, we may see a bounce, just like it did here previously. When it touched the 200-day moving average, it bounced. So it is selling off slightly from yesterday, but this is also a Chinese-based company, electric vehicle. So this could be bad news because Elon Musk is now with Trump. I mean, there's so much going on right now. It's crazy. Elon could partner with them. Who knows? I really don't know. But either way, it's selling off about 10%, giving us an opportunity on this bounce of 11.86, well now $12, that it could potentially bounce back to $12 or $13. So now you buy 100 shares, 1,200 bucks. You sell it $13, 1,300 bucks, and you make $100 in profit, right? And that's just on one single trade. You can do this multiple times over multiple companies and make multiple dollars. So very nice. This is actually playing out according to our plan too, from the 90 cents up to resistance of 98. Kind of thought it would actually get rejected due to previous interest here, previous consolidation. Cause a ruckus. Keep yelling, then we can do a red-faced Johnny meme. Yes. There you go. There you go. Get all hyped up. Man, I need more coffee though, right? Need more coffee. All right. Um, I like where you're going with the memes though. So, anyways, 98 cents pulled back to 93, pulled back up to 99. So it has a big wall. There is a big wall here at 99 cents. And until we can pass that, we're not really going to see any new benefits at all. So, um, it's funny because I still hear my alerts going off, but yet I turned off my notifications. Isn't that funny? It's like we're just gonna bug the heck out of Johnny today with alerts. Anyways, trend line up. This is another thing we talk about with our LTE team, and again, the links are everywhere for the Discord. It's free to be a member. Definitely consider joining. But buying these lows, buying the lows on the trend, buying the high, buying the low, buying the high. So that's all we're doing, guys. We're just finding those trends. We're finding those areas of interest on these companies. Even Intel did a fantastic job over the last, just one day. It says it's up 6% pre-market. It's actually up 11% from our trade plan of $22. So very nice, making new highs, catching a little bit of resistance at $25. Now this is the point. Everything's going to go up to those previous highs and then probably just end up getting rejected. I mean, honestly. And we're going to see some sell-off. So be very cautious. Very cautious this week, guys. Let's see what Tqqq is doing. It's pushing up. So, I mean, are we going to see a rejection at this point? Looks like it's already showing signs of rejection. So we're going to need to see. Let me clear up a few of these lines. Some of these lines are not even relevant anymore as it's creating new highs. But let's see what happens, right? Even right now in the 5-minute candle, it's having a hard time past that previous high of 77.93, which, as you can see, was a previous high on October 30th. 70, okay, it already has a new high now. So it went from 77.70 to now 77.93, but now has pulled back to 77.75. So this week, guys, for everyone who's members and just anyone who's watching that's not, I'd be very cautious with the market. We can see an aggressive rug pull. We can see a pullback, and we want to make sure that we're prepared and that there is not a potential pullback to where we give back all of our profits. Okay, we do not want to give back our profits, and so I'd be very aware and very cautious this week. Okay, guys, I cannot stress that enough to you. I want you guys to be very cautious this week because we could get an insane rug pull on everything, okay? At least 5-10%. As much as it went up today, it can go right back down, okay? So we're gonna be a little, we're gonna stay focused. We're gonna make sure that we watch these companies. I think we're gonna steer a little away from our pre-market momentum stocks unless I see something I just can't not trade, right? I'm gonna try to, but put very little into it, right? Maybe buy 100 shares of a company anywhere from $2 to $5. Anything over $500 necessarily wouldn't be a small trade anymore on a pre-market momentum or like a breakout type trade. But the majority, I think we're just going to go back to what we were doing before, guys, making these 6% days, 10% days, very aggressive, putting a large amount of money in, buying 100, 200 shares at a time, but making a very, very nice, I'd say conservatively somewhat safe move to where, maybe you're not putting all your money in as a beginner. I do not recommend that, right? I do not recommend that. But if you can make 6% on a trade and you put 30% of your position size of your account size in, you could see, a 2% gain on the day, and that's still very aggressive. So, I shoot for about I shoot for 2% a day. Sometimes we get 1%, sometimes we break even. But my goal is always around 2%. And with these 3 stages of reversal, I mean, you really can't lose. I mean, well, you can manage your risk and it makes it very hard for you to lose more than what you risk, right? So for an example, real quick, oh my God, for all my members, let's see here. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Just consider this, right? Between this black curve, which is your consolidation period where it's testing support, this dotted line is your first green support. Your first resistance would be this first previous resistance level. So, consider buying, 10, 20 shares down here, and you have a stop loss of say this, imagine, I'm going to draw on this. I'm going to actually draw on this. But imagine this is $10. So now you have a stop at 9.80, 9.90. You're risking 10 to 20 cents. And as soon as it passes, say, $11 or 10.50 or 10 and a quarter, you buy more shares. And then it passes, say, $11 here or $12, and you buy more. And as it's going up, you're buying more and adding to your position until you have a full 100% position, whatever you want it to be, 10 shares, 100 shares, whatever. You get to a full position size, and then as soon as you get up here, see where these letters are? Let's just pretend that's resistance. Previous resistance of the sell-off that started. Well, then you'd sell here. Now, you don't always get back up to that previous resistance. You can, just like we saw with the company we just showcased, how it touched that previous resistance. Then you'll get a sell-off, and it'll start this rejection period again. And it's literally a wave. And if we can catch those waves, we can make some serious dough. Just like this. See that? There's that rejection period. There's that point that we'd want to sell. So this is not a good reversal setup. What was that one? What was the one we looked at just now? Was it Mara? DJT? Oh, I'm on the wrong time frame. It was Tqqq. Okay, see that there? It had a little tiny stages of reversal here, got up to those highs, and then started our rejection period that we waited for. Started confirmation, slight confirmation here, right? Really choppy, kind of a horizontal pattern, traded within this range. But that would be your range right here, this breakout candle. So you're buying a few shares down here, getting that support in there, getting your entry price, creating your stop loss just below. Maybe you're risking down to 69.43 and you're buying at 69.50. So now you're risking 7 cents per share. And boom, you're risking 7 cents, and it pushes up, and you make $8 on less than 10 cents a share risk. 10 cents, okay? And what does that mean? Well, okay, so if you buy 100 shares, okay, obviously at $76, it'd be about $7,600, but you're only risking, 10 cents. 10 cents of $7,600. Well, of 100 shares, right? So you're risking what, like $76? $76 to make over 800. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. But what a fantastic day. What a fantastic day. So, yep, that's about it, guys. I think we may end up wrapping it up here. I don't really want to take too many trades today as the market is just so unclear. I mean, it's kind of clear to us though, right? We know that there's a pullback. We see this. We see a pullback with Mara. We see a pullback with BME, Jnug. Jnug actually is retracing a little bit, but pulling back. LUCE pulling back. Everything's going to start pulling back with those pre-market highs. Any reaction in the market is usually an overreaction, which means the anticipation of everyone over the night and the election and just Trump being president and just everything was so amazing and so consuming of everyone, and everyone believed in it so much that they invested and it shot up, right? So, I mean, obviously now there's people taking profits. They believed in it long enough for one day to take profits, and that's honestly where the economy is right now. If we can get this to the point where, okay, we can invest now, take profits, and it'll continue to go up, which it will. We could probably see DJT now go insane, parabolic eventually, back to maybe $100 You know what I mean? $175. Like, this is exciting for DJT as well. I mean, just it's one of those things. It's Trump's one of those Trump companies, and just time will tell. Time will tell. But for right now, guys, there is a huge pullback currently. I would say on at least DJT, and then Tqqq is stuck. It's stuck at those pre-market level, previous highs, previous resistant levels. All right, so leading into tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. So we are going to continue to focus on these 10 companies, well, 11 if you count Oxygen. I just put Oxygen there because it's like one of those love-hate relationships where, like, hey, I made a ton of money on you and I want to make more money on you, but you're not doing what I want you to do right now, so so it's like I hate you. But yeah, I traded this nicely, guys. Imagine putting $100 in at $1 and then making $100 because you sell it at 2 for $200. So I was making $100 off of $100. I was literally 100% or doubling my money by simply buying down at $1 and selling at 2. And I did this several times over the course of the last whatever, 6 months, and then it just started selling off. So anticipation of this going up is pretty high for me. So it'll stay on our watch list. But yeah, any questions, any comments, any other companies you want me to check out? I may add Tesla to this list of 12 just because it's so interesting. It's not oversold though, so I hate putting it in that oversold list, but this is the list that we're going to be watching all week. So stay tuned. We're not going to focus so much on penny stocks until, maybe later on in the year, or maybe toward the beginning of the year again. It just depends. And guys, I just want to take some time and just say thank you. I appreciate you all. Crossed over 6,000 subscribers a couple weeks ago, and we're still consistently getting new subscribers, new Discord members, new LTE and investing for community members, all alike. So I appreciate you guys. We now have over 70,000, I'd say closer to 100,000 with all social media platforms combined, worldwide in our free group that we offer. We filter out the manipulation. We don't tell you what to buy or sell. We simply teach you the basics and the fundamentals of investing in the stock market, and hope that you take an interest and are motivated enough to have your own journey and start investing in yourself as well. And then we're here to help along your way, assist you, and hopefully be a catalyst for your success in your investing journey. Go check out the Discord. We got some awesome community members that, they're in there, they're communicating, they're checking, looking at different stocks, they're talking about their profits, their losses. It's a journey, and I am excited to share it with you if you allow me to. So, also, earlier I was talking to the LTE team, our Learn to Earn team, which is it's not really private group, but it's a little bit more serious investors who want to day trade or just learn the stock market in general. And anyways, talking to them that, we trade with every morning just like this at market open. And if you want to check it out, it's the second link in the description below, and it's the first pinned comment in the comments section. And yeah, and so we talk every day with them about how to do this exact thing, how to make 20%, on trades, how to make 30%, 40% on swings, how to make maybe 6 or 10% consistently, over time. So what's a good example? Another good example would be Mara, right? Being able to make 6 to 10% each day. Like, look at these moves from 15 to 16 was 4%. That was a nice little push. And I know it's been in somewhat of a downtrend right now. This one here, 18 to 19, $1 or 6%. And I showcase to you guys this every morning. And yeah, I'd love to spend more time with you guys. If you're new, definitely reach out to me on the Discord. And yeah, That's it. You guys have a fantastic day. Go celebrate, go enjoy the day, and we will see you all in tomorrow's live stream. Same time, same place, and we'll do it for about 30 minutes to an hour. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your time, and you guys all have a fantastic rest of your day. And remember, let's end the year on a green note. We're very close to the end of the year.